So here we are at last. This is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6, Episode 1. Brand new season. It's finally back. It's been a hell of a long year waiting for the show to return, but it seems crazy that today is the day. I'm just thrilled that it's finally back. I can't wait to see all these characters again because I love them so much. You know, I need Fitzsimmons in my life again because it's been too long and I just need them. And I need Deke, my lemon child, my son, my cinnamon rolls. I just need them all back in my life. I'm so fucking excited, I can't tell you. So yeah, it's crazy that the show's finally back. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for us. Shorter season, 13 episodes. But I think that just means, you know, the pacing's going to be really, really good. And I'm just thankful that we're getting season 6 at all, and that season 7's already confirmed, so we don't need to panic. You know, we were really crossing our fingers near the end of last season, hoping we'd get more, and we're getting it. So fucking excited for that. And yeah, if you're new to the channel through this show, you haven't seen my stuff before, I reacted to season 5, so go check those out. If you want to see me weep at the finale. And yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is one of my absolute favourite shows, probably second to Doctor Who, just because that show's always had, you know, a big place in my heart because I grew up with it. Although I think in terms of quality, this would probably be number 1. And yeah, Fitzsimmons, I think, best fictional couple of all time. I think Fitz is the greatest fictional character of all time. Ian DeCosta is one of my favourite actors to have ever lived. I think he's just so fucking incredible, as is Liz Henstridge, as is the whole cast really, but I have such a deep connection and love for Fitzsimmons that I'll always be rooting for them, and Deke is a cinnamon roll. I adore him, and I can't wait to see what this season has in store because the trailers and everything are great, and I am ready to be emotionally destroyed and fucked over yet again. Can't wait to see how they're going to break our hearts this year. I'm sure it'll be quite spectacular. So yeah, this is season 6. We're going to have, you know, director Mack. We're going to have them going to space to find Fitz, and some other crazy shit's going down, for sure. And I cannot wait. I'm so incredibly happy the show's back. There has been a big hole without it, and I'm just thrilled that we're finally getting more. So yeah, season 6, wreck me. Let's get into it. Oh god, oh my, oh no, we're starting out with this shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm so screwed. On the plus side, Enoch's back. What the fuck? If he's killed Fitz again, I'm out.
I'm unarmed.
Oh, is she? I'd be surprised if I walked in and there was an angel stood there as well.
Slumming it on the outer brink. Well, that's not how it works here, princess.
That guy just shot himself.
This girl, we get a name?
Oh shit! Oh wow, that looks good. Whoa, the old Black Widow 1-2. I'm turned on.
Give us what we want and we'll let you live to cry about it.
And another angel.
We just want to bring him home.
Mood. Oh, Clark Gregg directed this. Cool. I feel tense and I don't even know what it is. Batman shows up. That is one hell of a fucking crossover. What the hell? Oh! 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 Hello, sir. Oh. Shit! Oh, Jesus. I forgot how much this show stresses me out. My heart is beating so fast. Oh god, I need some vodka.
Reality distorted.
How about reality warps?
Irregularity storms.
Bugs, you're not helping. Look, regardless.
I like that guy.
No innocence will
That
kill.
guy would be
Not to
me.
mention agents.
Take it one step at a time. It's not your job to solve every problem. Your job is to put together a team you trust, and then to tell
I'd
them
forgotten
to
about
take
this
it
bit
one
in the
step at a
trailer.
time.
Oh, my heart.
That's all you can do.
Hard to believe it's been a year.
Amen.
Glad you got a little time together.
We got more than we thought we would.
Oh,
I should have something for you by the end of today.
protect her.
It makes your cells gelatinous, your bones porous. Now, I'm no expert in Derillian anatomy. When
Oh,
I cut
shit.
into your corpse, I will be. It's here.
No. I mean, the casket's going to be empty. It's not going to be there because I have to suffer. Simmons is such a badass. Oh, I love it.
He's obviously attracted to you. And you try hard not to laugh at his jokes and betting it's mutual?
That against the rules or something?
No. That's my point. You should feel free to pursue it. Have a drink with him. No doubt Mack's picking up on it too, but you shouldn't have to protect his feelings.
What?
That's easy to say. How can I not?
He dove into his job 100%, locked himself in that office.
Mack didn't close the doors to avoid distractions. He just closed the doors on me.
You do that a lot.
Come on.
But now it's been a year. And if last year's taught me anything, is that life isn't meant to be lived alone.
Oh, oh God. Oh my
I
heart.
don't often give advice.
Oh fuck. Oh no. He's not in there though. Oh, don't get hopeful because it's going to break my heart. Oh, shitting hell.
At least it's not a dead body.
Yeah,
That's true.
but it's a dead end.
Alright, Davis. Not the attitude.
Agent May is on to us.
Really? Because I've been playing it pretty cool. She knows?
So they are together.
I may be playing it too cool.
Oh, I don't know what to feel.
Put on the brakes, call off the night shift. Bartender at Night Baptist
If
Church.
Carol Danvers and Nick Fury walk in, I'm going to lose it.
You just like the beers they have on tap. Andrew's favorite teacher, then colleague, then friend. And an IQ of 160 doesn't hurt.
Oh,
This
Andrew.
lady said more to me in one phone call.
We lost someone too. A leader. A teacher. We don't want to forget.
Oh.
We tried to fill the hole he left behind to rebuild. But we need brains.
Are you talking plural? I only have the one.
We want you to find more.
I like this guy.
Shield Academy. Not overnight. We wouldn't open it for a year or two, but we need to build it.
Ah, New Academy.
In his name. Shield's second chance.
The show ends with Fitzsimmons teaching at the academy. I'm calling it now.
What I can get.
I need a happy ending. You can tell they've got like more money for visual effects. It looks fucking amazing. Oh God, no. Oh no. You're gonna find him, sweetheart.
I feel gut punched. I'm
Mood.
sorry.
Every episode. Is he not like under a blanket or something?
Either way, it's time to head home.
No. It's episode 1.
Yeah, head home and regroup.
Thank God.
If they find him in episode fucking
I mean, one more
13.
week with Davis and you will find a dead body. His.
And
Oh,
they made
she wants to be
us.
close to him. Big mood. Oh. She could punch me in the face and I'd just be like, thank you. Oh, jeez. I can't stand this for like even another episode. You know there's been a time jump when a character has bangs now.
Translated, it means low temperature suspension chamber.
You learned to read Alien?
Of course, what have you been doing the last year? Underneath that phrase is a word. Naro Atsia, I've seen it before, it's a planet.
Oh, she's an icon, I adore her.
It must be where the chamber was made, and that's where Fitz would go. Davis, you set the coordinates and let's get ready to...
Oh, shit.
What?
I mean, I know I'm biased, but I'm on Gemma's side.
I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I want to find Fitz as much as anyone. But we don't even know if we can get back from that deep in space. Piper, back me up.
Look, as much as I hate to agree with Davis, he's right. I mean, Davis is a kid, remember?
I haven't seen him in months.
Oh, shit.
Please, come on.
Hey,
Okay, that is... Oh, that is
you don't
tough.
make that decision without us.
The Zephyr is really banged up, and we don't know how many jumps we have
The
left.
Zephyr is banged up because everywhere we go, Quake leaves a wake of destruction.
I've explained my philosophy on that. They need to
Stop
respect how
arguing. That was one of the
strong
things
we
I
are.
hate about Season 5.
Exactly. That is the point. They don't know that.
Oh, good. What's gone wrong this time?
How did they find us?
Oh, shit. Weird flex, but okay.
If we stay under the rings, we might go unnoticed.
We don't need to whisper. Sound can't travel in a vacuum.
Makes me feel better.
Oh, I've missed her so much.
Tell me that's not a lens of some sort.
Oh, fuck. You fucking bastards. Oh,
It's coming. Look at that, right in the lay line. Just saying.
Oh, you're right.
oh no, the balloon! Okay, you look suspicious as fuck.
Looks like we've been spotted.
I don't think so.
Well, you've always been dumb as a bag of bricks.
I'll put money on it.
Of course you will. Because if I win, we'll be dead and you won't have to pay me.
Did you find the catching one?
Davis wins.
I'm glad they still have moments of levity. Even when things are shit.
Let's get out of here. The coordinates are already locked in.
Simmons.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. They're going deep, aren't they?
With pleasure.
What? She's got some problems. Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Talk to me.
Well,
Communication's knocked out too.
this is an explosive premiere. It's one hell of an entrance. Oh, who could this be? Good God.
Better go.
You.
I don't ask twice.
You're from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh no. Oh.
Never heard of it.
They just kill my favourite new character. Shit. It must be cool for Clark to like play a new iteration of Coulson after like 11 years.
Return in a moment.
What the fuck? Oh! This is my son. Oh my god. Oh, that's definitely Fizz. Oh! And where's all your hair? My god. Oh! Oh god, my heart. Oh shit. Oh, I'm very confused. I love waiting a year to see Fitz again and he's in it for 30 seconds. Big mood. That was awesome. Really, really great premiere. I really, really enjoyed it. I don't know where to start. I've got a few notes. Well, I think it looked great. Clark Gregg, can't speak. Clark Gregg even did a great job directing this. He did episode 6 last season, I think it was, Fun and Games. I can't remember if he did more than one, but he definitely did that one. And yeah, he was great in this one as well. I really like his style of shooting things, especially actually his entrance in the episode. I thought that was shot really, really well. And just the way the visual effects looked, like, I've always thought that the visual effects looked good in the show anyway, but I think you can tell, like, they have, I think, a bit more money per episode this season, because obviously it's been shortened down by like 9 episodes. So yeah, it just looked great across the board. My biggest complaint is we didn't have any Deke. I can't believe it. My son, where is he? Where is my son? I feel like Marlin from Finding Nemo. Have you seen my son? So hopefully he's going to turn up again very, very soon. But nonetheless, you know, it's just putting it out there. I need to find my son, bring him home. And then, where do I even begin? I don't even know. Maybe we should start with our new characters, these new people we met. As for like this new group of like villains, whatever, that's led by fake Coulson, Sarge, I think his name is in this show now. And still, I have no theories about how the hell Sarge looks like Coulson. I don't know if it actually is him. He's been possessed. It's a clone. I have no theories whatsoever. Looking forward to finding out more about that, and I'm exploring that more, and the ramifications of seeing just that face as like a villain on the show. And how that's going to affect everyone who knew and loved Coulson. I think that should be really, really interesting. And yeah, that kind of new team of like people blowing shit up with him. I'm looking forward to learning a bit more about them, you know, what's going on with them, what makes them tick, etc. So that's cool. I am very excited to learn a bit more about them. Then, well, I was going to say my new favourite character of the people we were first introduced to was Fox, who was like that blonde-haired guy who was making awkward jokes and quips, so me. And then he got shot and killed at the end. I'm assuming he's dead. He looked pretty dead, so that kind of sucks. But never mind. I enjoyed his presence in this episode for the very brief time we knew him. But I also really liked Benson. I think he's going to be a really cool addition. He has some funny lines as well. I like that he's just kind of thrown himself into like this new job opportunity, and he seems to be desperately trying to find a purpose and fill a void in his life after he like lost the love of his life or something he was talking about. And I think that's obviously a big theme of this episode, especially because it's called Missing Pieces. So I think that can refer to Benson and his story as well. And I liked that he has a past connection with May. And I liked his interactions with Mack a lot. He seems to be really interested and invested in like this new job and this new role. And it's cool to like have like a new agent brought on board who's not like just like a badass fighter, because we have loads of those in S.H.I.E.L.D. and there's nothing wrong with that. But I am interested in seeing like this older guy who's very smart and can bring a new perspective on things. I think that's going to be really interesting to see his role. I think I'm going to really, really like him. Then we also had Keller, who is that new guy. He had his moments, and he's with Elena. He's with Yo-Yo. Not sure how I feel about that whole thing. I don't know why that needed to happen. I can understand why it happened, because, you know, Mack and Yo-Yo did have a lot of disagreements last season, so yeah, it's weird that they've kind of broken them up, because I think they're a popular couple, and I really liked them together. I'm sure they'll find their way back to each other at some point, but I think that maybe they needed time apart to grow anyway, and, you know, if Yo-Yo's happy with this new Keller guy, I suppose I'll allow it. But yeah, he seems okay. He seems pretty cool. Not like the standout new character for me so far, but we had a lot of new characters thrown at us in this episode, even like the villains. So it would be hard for like everyone to get a moment to shine, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of Keller anyway. But yeah, I'm on board. He seems okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. I think he could be quite cool. I think that's all the new characters I wanted to mention, really. I've mentioned that, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, also, like I was mentioning before, like the theme of this episode, I feel like, was like filling a void, and things being incomplete, because even though they've brought in all these new people and all these new members of S.H.I.E.L.D., they seem to be like just going public again. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but interesting. They brought in all these new people, and yet there's still it still doesn't feel complete because Coulson's not around anymore, and Fitz is still AWOL. That last scene, what the fuck? They are going to torture me. Like, I need them to reunite now. I don't know when that reunion's going to be. I mean, it's going to destroy me. Like, I will cry, but it needs to happen soon, is what I'm saying. Don't drag this out until like episode 12. So yeah, I liked the whole theme of like things being incomplete, despite this team being rebuilt and stuff, and kind of starting over. Because obviously Simmons feels very incomplete without Fitz around. I think Mack and May are still kind of trying to deal with Coulson not being around. Deke wasn't around, so there's a void for me. Yeah. And just that kind of thing. So I like how they kind of deal with that idea and play around with it. Is it going to be a big thing this season as a theme? I don't know. But I think it was a decent place to start off the season, because obviously we haven't seen everyone in a year, quite literally, in real life and in the show. So yeah, I like how they kind of used the losses we had in the season 5 finale to kind of explore where the characters are right now. I think it's the best way to go about it, you know, because they didn't ignore that, but they have seemed to kind of ignored the MCU movies, but that never really bothered me. I don't really care if they reference them or not, really. Because I'm just going to say it, I enjoyed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a hell of a lot, even before the whole Winter Soldier twist thing, so... But that's just me. But I think the show keeps getting better and better anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And given how Endgame played out, no spoilers, I think they could easily get away with providing a reason as to why, you know, things haven't affected them, whatever. But yeah, I am interested in seeing if they are going to do any ties in, but if they don't, if they just ignore it completely, I'm fine with that as well. So yeah, interesting stuff. I really liked how May is still just trying to get on with it, and she still has a very high-ranking position. I loved her scenes with Mack in this episode. I really like those two characters together, and I think they have a really nice, respectful relationship that I really like them exploring. And there's like no romantic tension or anything there as well. It's just two friends, and I think that's why it's kind of an underrated friendship for me, because you know, sometimes they would just go down a flirtatious or romantic route when two people just respect each other like that. So I'm glad that we just have like that kind of real trusting relationship with those two. I think it's really, really cool to see. Hopefully we'll get more of it. So yeah, liked all of that. I like seeing Mack as the director. Obviously he's very different to Coulson. He has a very different approach, I feel. But that's the way S.H.I.E.L.D. can keep going with the times, is that they get new directors in and they do it their own way. As we saw in season 4. So yeah, I like seeing him step into that role. Obviously it drove him and Yayo apart, which kind of sucks, but you can kind of see he really wanted to throw himself into this job to honour Coulson and rebuild S.H.I.E.L.D., and I think we're starting to see that happen, so that's very, very cool. I think he's going to be a really cool director, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that. Honestly, my first choice for new director would have been May, but obviously we knew from the end of last season that it was going to be Mack, and I think he's doing a pretty cool job of it so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. I'd like to think we get like flashbacks or something throughout this season, seeing like Mack in his early days as director, because obviously he's been a director for a year now, so I'd like to see like him first starting out and see how much he's grown already. That would be interesting to see. I don't know if we will get those flashbacks, probably not. The shorter season, they probably don't have time to, because this episode was very fast paced, which I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, that whole kind of situation should be very interesting to see explored more, see how much Mack is going to be tested as director. Especially now he's going to be facing off against a guy with Coulson's face, you know? So yeah, interesting stuff there. I also really liked Piper and Davis in this episode. They had more screen time in this episode than they have in like 5 years, so I'm glad to see more of them. I hope we learn a lot more about them this season, because they really have to be in the background. And I feel like I already know a lot more about them than I have learned in like the past few seasons they've been in. So that was cool. I think they played off each other really, really well. I liked the kind of camaraderie between the two of them. They're making jokes and taking the piss out of each other. I really respected and appreciated that. I thought that was cool. They provided a lot of the levity in this episode. Do you remember when Fitzsimmons was the comic relief in the good old days? Then they was like, these two are really fucking good at dramatic and sad scenes. Let's ruin them. But that's okay. But yeah, I really like those two in this episode. I hope to see more of that dynamic because I think it really, really works. And then yeah, I love seeing Daisy be a badass. I love her new look this season. She's quite something. She is something to behold. And I love that she's really dedicated to finding Fitz, but also she has a level head about it. Obviously, Simmons is going to be biased because it's her husband / not husband, because this Fitz didn't marry her. It's going to be a mess when he finds out all this shit. Like, poor bastard. So yeah, even like Davis was saying, like, I haven't seen my kid in months. And Daisy was trying to get a level head. You know, she wanted them all to go back to Earth, but she hadn't given up on the mission. She knew, like, they probably need to take some time. Whereas Gemma, obviously, is just so determined. She spent a year looking for Fitz. So, of course, after all this time, she's going to be desperately trying to hold on to any shred of hope and any shred of a clue. So was it the wisest and nicest decision to kind of hijack their destination? No. But because I'm such a biased bastard, I'm here for it. I really hope they find him soon. I need her to be okay. I loved how kind of... I don't want to say cold, because that's not the right word. I mean, she was purposefully cold, I think, and interrogative of that guy and stuff. But she's on a fucking mission. Like, who can blame her? And she's been so fucking strong for a year trying to find her husband. And I love that it's kind of paralleled to the start of season 5 when Fitz was the one trying to find Gemma in space, and that's swapped. I really like that. And that ending seemed like Fitz is on his own mission as well. He's got his own shit going on. Like, whew, God knows what that is. But yeah, I love Simmons in this episode. I thought she was great. Liz Henstridge killed it as always, and that scene where she gets into the chamber and just lets herself cry. Oh my God, I am ready to be hurt by Fitzsimmons this season. I'm so ready. So yeah, I can completely understand why Gemma was doing what she was doing and why she was acting the way she was, because she's probably just had a year of constant disappointment after disappointment trying to find Fitz. So of course she's going to be kind of like this now, but that's going to make it all the sweeter when we finally get that reunion, whenever it comes. So yeah, loved her, loved that whole team going off in space. And then we had a team on Earth as well, dealing with their own separate issues. I'm sure they'll come together at some point, but I'm looking forward to seeing when that happens. I love seeing Enoch at the start. I like that because we're following the Fitz that got frozen, and not the one who came back to Earth with everyone else. It gives us a chance for Enoch to come back and he wasn't like killed. Because I really loved Enoch, and I really like the actor playing him. He brings a lot of humour to the role, and I think really, really works. I loved the Fitz and Enoch dynamic that we got in early season 5. So the fact that we can see him again is really cool. And then yeah, Fitz. What that last scene is about, I have no fucking clue. I really don't know. Yeah, he's like injecting himself with something. I don't know what that does. He was speaking in an alien language. Is it the one that Gemma translated on the thing? I don't know. I love that they've both learned alien languages. Like, they're even in sync even when they're not fucking together. I'm looking forward to finding out how Fitz has ended up in this situation, what that's all about, what that fucking thing was he injecting himself with. The true crime of this episode was, you know, having to cover up Ian's blue eyes. Like, come on. I'd love to have blue eyes. I would kill to have blue eyes. I'm so jealous of his blue eyes. Different issue altogether, really, isn't it? 0 out of 10. They've ruined his eyes. But yeah, can't wait to find out what Fitz is doing, what that's all about, because I have no clue, no predictions. I'm just going to sit back, relax, and cry. So yeah, very excited to see that all kind of unfold. Can't wait to see Deke again whenever he shows up, and I cannot wait for Fitzsimmons to reunite. It's going to be the most iconic thing I've ever seen, and I'm here for it. I'm so fucking excited. I'm just so glad the show's back. That was great. You know, I don't think there was a single thing I didn't like. I don't think it ever felt slow or anything was dragged out. I think, you know, it looked great. The pacing was top notch. The performances were great. I think, considering how many new characters we were introduced to, I think a lot of them have left some sort of impression, even if they're not great ones. And not as in great as in I hate them all. That's the impression they've left. No, great as in like just the scale of the impact. You know, because like I need a few more episodes to like develop and grow and stuff. So there are some memorable new characters. So that's always a big plus, because I would hate to meet all these new people and not be interested in a single one of them, which is not the case by a long shot. So yeah, a bit annoyed that Mack and Yo-Yo aren't together, but I'm sure that'll be a thing that fixes itself in time. And yeah, overall, great premiere. Super start to season 6. I think this season's going to be something really, really special, and I can't wait to see how they're going to break my heart several times over, I imagine. Do not kill Fitz again, you fuckers, or I will come for you. Anyway, love this premiere, really, really good, and I can't wait for next week to see what's going to happen next. This was a great start. Love all the mysteries being set up, loved the new characters, love where they're going with it. I think it's going to be something quite awesome, and I can't wait. So, until my next reaction, thanks for watching. I'm so glad the show's back.